Howdy, this is Bubba back with a video. I got off the Carnival Mardi Gras again for the second time in a row. I'm going to do the videos a little bit different this time around. Not really going to do the vlog style, just going to kind of do a couple random different ones. Wanted to do a summary. I meant to do this about a week ago because I'm about 2 weeks out, but here we go, better late than never. Everything's still fresh on my mind. This one's going to be about the positive stuff. I got five major, kind of narrowed it down to five major things, and then five more quick hitters. Going to go ahead and get into it. Number one, a little bit of a personal thing. We had the waitress last time by the name of Paga, who was one of our main waitresses. In short, she was amazing, the friendliest, sweetest person I may have ever met in my life. And she was still on board, so I got to see her again. They did move her away from the main dining room. She was in Kachina, but was able to still see her and get to know her, so that and talk to her again. So that was cool. Sometimes it's hard. It's easy to meet awesome people on cruises that work there, but it's harder to kind of see them a second time. So that was probably the number one highlight there. Number two, probably the best one from if you're watching this, an intriguing standpoint. They have the new zero proof drink package. I was able to try it out. Got a big video. I'm working on it. Might take me a while to get it out, but in short, it was. I enjoyed that. Something a little different. Being able to try the different drinks. It cost basically $250. I had a $100 start credit that knocked it down a little bit. But my mom got it as well, and she enjoyed it. So that was kind of fun, just to be kind of hanging around listening to music before dinner and grab something. So I'll go more into depth on that video when I do it. But that was a highlight as well. Number three, the musician I've had. This is the third time I've had her on ship. This was a little bit of an asterisk for this one as well. Is Reggie, the solo singer. She's been on a lot of Carnival ships. She's easily the best solo singer, or best singer I've ever seen on a cruise ship. If you know me, you know how picky I am with music. So it's kind of hard for me to sit down and listen to music, but she is the exception. The bad part of that was she did leave after 3 days of performing, but she was supposed to go off earlier. But yeah, she's awesome. Really made, with all the stuff to do, having a musician that you can sit back and listen to was definitely worth it. She pretty much appeals to all audiences, male, female, all that good stuff. Number four, just entertainment. If you've been on this class of ship before, there's a lot going on. It's not like some of these smaller ships where you got one main thing going on, that's about it. They have to have multiple things going on. So that's, I kind of always say that is a highlight. One thing, I felt like they spaced it out a little bit better than even when I was on there back in September. So I enjoyed, I felt like in the past, even on this ship back in September, there was 1 or 2 days where it was not much going on, but I did not feel that. I did not see that this time around. As far as specifically, you got your Love and Marriage show, which was good. It wasn't the best one I've ever seen, but it's always good. Family Feud. They got some production shows. The Solo Violin, another one I want to shout out. They were the best violin trio I've seen. Again, they were on there back in September. Number five was the weather. It's currently about 20 degrees where I'm at here in Georgia. So going to 80-degree weather alone is almost worth it. So those were the five. To recap, the waitress, Papaga, zero proof drink package, Reggie, the solo singer, and then the entertainment and the weather. And five more quick hitters I want to throw in here was the crowds. Didn't have a problem with the crowds all week. I got my seat I wanted to on deck 17. Never had a problem with waiting for food or anything like that. It was a cheap cruise. If you know me or listen to me, I like my cheap stuff. I think I paid $600 something for the week for the cruise. No, that's just my part. So, if you want to say $1,200 if you're doing for a couple. But yeah, my part was really cheap. Tied into that, didn't have to do excursions. Probably looking back, I might have did one in Cozumel, but you can kill time in Cozumel, as everybody knows, without having just walking around and stuff. But the Honduras was a beach day, and then so was Celebration Keys. So had sunshine, and that was enough to entertain me. I think the food, again, this is always a hotly debated topic. Is it the best food I ever had in my life? No, but I certainly didn't go hungry. So I think the food was good. My mom and stepdad said they thought the food was better than on the brand new War Caribbean ship, Star of the Seas, that they just got off a few months ago. And again, the last one was the timing. We had really good timing. Like I said, if I would have waited 2 weeks, a lot of the kind of people that I met wouldn't have been on there, as far as like the singers, the waitress, the solo singer, and people like that. A lot of people were just happened to be leaving, and we kind of caught them at their final week. So that, in short, those are the highlights of the cruise. Let me know what you think.